Hi, it's me again. And I must have, I have men who are jealous of me and my power because I can look them in the eye and tell them like it is. I don't have any women friends. Most of my life I've been basically a person who has stuck to themselves, and and even in high school I stuck to myself. I didn't belong to any gang or group of friends, as to say. But I thank my English teacher at that time, and she came up to me and she said to me, Pratibha, you're a very attractive girl, and to be attractive is better than to be pretty. And all I can say is that I'm really happy about everything in my life because I know educated men who have been abusive towards me, who have PhDs. I've had uneducated men whose mentality I couldn't stand because they were just too too much of a nuisance. And I don't I I'm a very patient person. A long time ago when I was in India, my mom, she and me went off the train, and when I talked about my mom or my parents, like my mom and dad, I'm not talking about my real parents because I don't know anything about them other than what I told you in my past videos. She and this was in India at Luxor train station in India, and we went to fill our water bottles, and we went back in the train. And when I went back to my mom, Catherine Ann McMullen, who's not my real mom, but my mom who adopted me, she wasn't at the door, and I pulled the train, and I was really young then. And then the train went back to the station, and she came in the train, and then she was in the hospital, so I saved her life from that. And I know I take myself really seriously, and I'm really happy about that. And basically, all I can say is that people tell me that what's the most beautiful experience you had in your life, and I would say just winning the race as a kid, walking out of my house as a 4-year-old child with a suitcase in Batala, Punjab, India, not knowing what I'm going to face in India. And my mom, Miss Catherine Ann McMullen, grabbed my arm and said, India is a dangerous country, don't leave. I must have realized that this family is really messed up, because when I was young, I would be outside of their house playing, and I could pick up on their vibes and their negativity, even without being in the same house. I'm a special person and I don't drink. Once in a while I might have champagne or Crown Royal with Coca-Cola or something. And I think it's about time that we all talk about our personal experiences and go deep with each other before we can change the world and make this a safer place to live. And I don't believe that it was Osama bin Laden who did the 9/11 terrorist attacks, because that really affected me, that I was too scared to go to work. I think it was Canada who did the 9/11 terrorist attacks, and the Western world who did it, and they blamed a poor Afghani man about that, and I think it's just totally dreadful, and it's just something for you to think about. And I know that I don't like people, like hairdressers. You go to the hairdresser, which I learned about, and they're like, they do whatever they want to your hair, even after you tell them how you would like your hair to look. And it's like, it's your money, right? and wherever you spend your money, I love money. I love money so much, and wherever you spend your money, it's like when you're paying for something, you should get what you want. And I'm not a rich person, but I think that on social media, if we all got together and or got on YouTube and made a video and said, okay, I dedicate this song to so and so because this is how they affected my life. I dedicate this song to my brain. I dedicate this song to the trees or the animals. You know, when I was in India, I used to go to school and there were monkeys in the road, langurs and rhesus monkeys, you know, and that was amazing. Anyways, all I have to say is that no matter what happens to me after today, I know that I'll have enemies. I'm not looking for friends, but if you become my friend, I'll be happy. Just someone to say hello to, and we can share our personal experiences and things like that. And just don't let anybody boss you around and make you think that you're lower than what you are, you know, because you know deep down inside who you are and that they're wrong and you're right. And you know, like my parents who adopted me were missionaries in India, and I know, you know, that people in school used to say to me, adopted piece of shit, your dad's a fisherman. And I remember I loved going to the movie cinema in India, and I liked Rekha and Amitabh Bachchan a lot. I even got an autograph from Amitabh Bachchan at the airport a long time ago. Not that I have anything to do with Bollywood or anything like that. And the Hindi movie I like the best is Mitti and Sona. I think it's a really good movie. And I'm kind of getting tired of making videos on my phone, but in hopes that one day the sun will rise and rejoice in a new beginning and in sustaining us till the sun goes down. And you know what? I am like a rainbow because I know I was always different and special. And you know, I love you all a lot. And I think that it's about time that people realize that they can't get away with it, because I do know a lot of truths too. And Canada can't scare me anymore. And I'm not going to be a victim in Canada about the way the government treats me, because I even sent Justin Trudeau my Air Canada settlement papers. I told him I'm going to sue the government of Canada, the police, and all he did was send me a human rights form or something like that, and I let and that was it. You know, I'm not a liberal, but I'm more for NDP, because I think poor people know a lot about things too, you know. And I believe that the left side of my body is feminine, like the moon. It connects me to my mother who gives birth to me, and my right side is like the sun in the sky during the day, which connects me to my father, whose body I was a sperm in. And that's my masculine side. No more anybody. No more. Enough is enough. And you know what? Be happy. That's it.